we'll bring it in. Good evening, everybody, and welcome
You're cutting in and out a bit, Andy.
to chapter 17 of Diaries of a Wimpy Graviturgust. The Noctua. Last we left off, you guys arrived in Oth with Countess Leonora in hand. You went straight to the Marquis's house. Well, most of you did. Went straight to the Marquis's house, and there was he was taken. You had to come back the next day. Connell went and grabbed you a room that was what he found out the next day a little overpriced, but you guys had a night, right? You went to you met Skamos, a tattoo dude that hooked you all up with some cool ink and gave you
Sweet tats.
gave you a little information what he knew that was happening in the city. You went back, you got your long rest, and you had a meeting with the Marquis La'Afu. It was strange. You got some information, and you realized you were still being tailed. And I think he said that to meet at the Sticky Alchemist before dinner, we'll say, because I feel like they didn't know 4 p.m. back then. It was so
Back then.
yeah, back then. I don't. So we'll pick up where we'll say it's about midday, noon, lunchtime. You have a handful of hours before this meetup. So what would you like to do?
Are we back in the tavern, or are we still outside the...
Yeah, I mean, you can be back in the tavern. You just walk back from, what was it?
The Marquis's house or
Yeah,
something?
the Marquis's house. Yeah, back down into, geez, what is it?
The Fat Wyvern.
The Fat Wyvern,
Wyvern.
yes, that's it.
Yeah.
What? Gentlemen, why don't we take this into one of the rooms? I'm not sure if I trust open ears.
I agree, you lead the way.
All right.
After you, lady.
All right.
Yeah. So the Marquis's house, just to let you guys feel where you are in the city right now, because there is about 8,000. The Marquis's house was in a district called the Appa Fields. All right, you currently have the Fat Wyvern was in the Port District. So it's port. It's a river called the Stark Docks.
Dark Dock.
Yeah, that's it's just that's where you currently are. So, yeah, in the
Let's go up.
Yep. Well, you're in the Fat Wyvern. Go up into your room.
I feel like a lot's happened, gentlemen and ma'am. Ma'ams. Is Antonia with us?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Barlow curtsies.
You saw those people watching us, right?
What people?
Our whole time in the city, pretty much?
No, I
And
didn't-
especially at the Marquis's house?
No, you should have said something. I didn't see anybody.
I felt it'd be better alone. To mention it.
But perhaps they're just staring at out-of-towners and strange folk they're not used to seeing. This is a remote village. Yes, city, place?
Aren't we in Oth?
Yeah. Others is the most remote city and the smallest city of the Clovis Concord in the Menagerie Coast. So
City's still a city, and city still has ears everywhere.
Well,
So we're in agreement that whole meeting was off, and you got. I don't know if we know that actually, Cinnamon.
Well, I think you know it was off, but
Yeah, I know. I definitely know it was off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was off.
we do have another meeting later. He did convey when I went up to him that he's being watched and he couldn't speak freely.
That makes sense.
So we are supposed to meet him tonight at the Sticky Alchemist.
It's a weird name.
I've heard it's
All right.
pretty stinky there.
that sounds like horrible marketing.
Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Maybe they're trying to be ironic.
All right. What? Antonia, for the rest of the group,
What time?
could you go over like 4-ish before dinner?
right now it's probably it's noon. We'll say it's
Yeah.
the meetings at
I wanted both. So
Oh,
double
okay.
thumbs.
Sorry.
Antonia, could you, for the rest of our party, convey what you know about the Myriad and what's going on with what we have discussed?
Oh, you finally want to ask me questions. This is fun. They are
I'm tired
members
of going.
of the Myriad, yes, but I believe that their own little group, like Connell was saying. I know that the Blue Dragonborn is their leader.
That's what did you say his name was, Connell?
It was...
Dresk?
Skamos told us it was Darisk
Darisk.
and his tattooed buddy Elegon the elf.
See, I've never ran into him, but I've run into this female magic user and a dwarf in my brief encounter that I had with Darisk. I know where the residence is. Roughly, it's in the Rud Marshes. I know that they supposedly smuggle the people and goods from there.
What kind of people and what kind of goods?
Yeah, what kind of people?
They don't know what the goods. I mean, the Oth and the Othmore are known for many desirable,
So do we think
herbs.
they're selling this on the black market? I mean, what concern do we have that they're transporting goods?
Roll me an intelligence check.
I'm just saying that, sticking our neck out for smuggled goods is intelligence. It is at 18.
18.
Perhaps
So-
they're fellow traffickers. You might know them.
You would put
I might.
the dots together, Quinn. The herbs from Othmore in the Menagerie Coast, which the only legal way to get into the Dwendalian Empire is all the way down through to Nicodranus and up. The cost is extremely high to do that. So they could be smuggling these herbs under the mountain, selling them on the black market, and making money because they don't have that cost.
And that path is the path that we were planning to take.
Yep.
my concern or question is what this world has existed with black markets and under criminal organizations for
Sure,
decades.
both the Empire and the Concord need them to thrive. My qualm is not with that. That's not my job. But stealing kids and women, like myself, they tried to get me in this form. I was lucky they only sent 2 of them, and well, I don't like to do it. You saw Jagantoth.
Yeah, it must take a really incredible hunter to capture you.
Well, snuck
Famous.
up. I was surprised. I was unaware. I was
Most
running from my family. That name in the Empire, I mean, it's not a good thing. And that's not who I am. Who I am is not standing by while kids...
What do they want with children? I like now, and I kind of give Marlo and them a look. I'm not against bringing in people who need to be brought in, but children don't deserve that. What do they want with them?
I don't know that. I just know that once they tried to abduct me in Port Damali, I started looking into them. I started hunting them down. And she pulls up her sleeve, and you can see 6 scratch marks, like just with a knife carved into her skin. I've gotten 6 of them. But they kept coming.
That's so awesome.
Pretty hardcore.
That's so hardcore.
They kept coming, and I got within eyesight of Darisk, you call him, and the Tabaxi and the dwarf. But it was me. I'm not. I will rush into battle. I will hurt people that do wrong to people that don't deserve it. But I'm not stupid. And she looks at all of you guys. And now we have a group.
And we are very stupid.
I just watched you guys come up with a plan and execute it on some spellcaster and 2 ogres that not everybody could do. You saved a ranking person in the Concord. I think I've picked the right group to
Technically, we saved her for now.
disrupt this.
Semantics, Connell. Semantics.
I don't care what they have. I'm not looking for any of that. But
Alright.
I don't... Maybe it's just too close to home. I know what my
Donald.
grandfather did.
I've heard.
And she'll just
Donald.
step back and sit down like somber, like...
You say that this doesn't sound, and I agree, this doesn't seem like normal Myriad activity.
Not from what Skamos described.
I wonder if we were to take care of this problem, if the Myriad wouldn't be appreciative. Rogue members going off on their own.
Taking care of issues for them.
Might solve some problems. I don't have
Could
much.
be.
I don't have much beef with the Myriad, but if they're, I'll be honest, if they're taking in children, then I'm going to.
Taking children?
Have beef.
Oh, not again.
Can we please stay on track for like 5 minutes? Just fair. Are you listening?
I mean,
Marlo nudges Dorsphere. Come on, buddy.
Schoolwork. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
I mean, we have to get through this tunnel anyway, and we're not going to be able to do that with them watching us.
I have a feeling these are rogue members. I think the Myriad would be appreciative
Plus,
to them being brought in or taken out.
That's a good point. They could forgive some of the things we've done, or possibly just let us off.
I've got a connection in Zadash once we get there. We could take care of this problem and talk to him.
I think I might know who you mean.
He might be able to help. He might be a little more understanding than most. Maybe.
I agree. Plus, we know they've been giving Skamos a lot of issues, and he could be a good person to have on our side.
I'm pretty sure they're stepping on his toes too.
Yeah.
With the trading, with the import and export of goods. I don't see a way this ends well with us not taking care of this.
Thing is, it helps all of us. If we're all in, I'll kill them.
We certainly do have plenty of time. We're running much ahead of the schedule I had anticipated.
Yeah, Alton, but those kids may not have time.
No, I mean, we have time to take from my previous goals to focus on those.
Wasn't worried about that at all.
Oh, of course.
I would like to do this very much. I would like to take them down.
The woman has spoken. I don't think we can do anything else now.
What about you, big guy? And I'll just nod to Dorspira.
I go where you go.
So it's settled?
That's why I like him.
Get settled.
Let's do it.
So we'll go to this meeting. Talk to the Marquis.
Marquis.
Yeah.
The Marquis. See what's
See
going
what he
on.
knows.
See who's watching us while we do.
Keep an eye out.
You believe he'll speak his mind?
You talking to me?
He was asking for this meeting, so I would think he will. He seemed almost frightened.
The Myriad, or whoever these assholes are holding up in his house, I can imagine he would be.
I think it's for the best if we listen to him. Take what he says kind of serious, and maybe do some scouting ourselves.
I think maybe you should go to this meeting, Connell.
Just me?
Less of a scene. We're a eclectic bunch. Might draw some attention.
I mean, I'm more than happy to. Maybe have someone close in case something goes wrong.
Alton, maybe you can send your owl with him. Keep an eye on it.
Of course, but you're certain maybe not at least one other buddy system, perhaps,
Sure.
you know?
Dorspiro, why don't you go with him?
Yeah, the shiny guy.
You're not gonna hide anyways.
We're not trying to hide.
No,
We're just
but he's
picking up some supplies.
My
What
point
about
is,
two
he's
owls?
gonna stand. Ooh. He's gonna stand out no matter what. He might as well be right next to you.
Yeah.
I won't have a problem blending.
Now, from what we know, do we know where the sticky alchemist is?
Probably easily find out.
Yeah, it's you. You could ask, you know. Well,
If we got time, let's take a stroll by there and see what else is around there.
Might be able to pick up some supplies too.
Couldn't hurt.
If we see one of those fancy armor stores, perhaps we could just get Dorspear fitted.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do it.
all right.
All right.
So,
Hey, what's that chick's name? Is she at the tavern? Ingrid.
Ingrid. No, it was a orc this morning. Half orc.
Half orc.
My good sir.
Yes.
Could you point me in the direction of the sticky alchemist?
Sticky alchemist. He reaches down and pulls up like 6, 7, 8 sheets of parchment that have like leather loops in them, and that's almost at the edge of the Stark Docks, just before you hit the apple fields on the west side.
Nice. And do you have a local blacksmith or armorer in town?
Blacksmith
In the city?
I flips through. Armorer. Geez, the only one that comes to mind is Back to the Knife. But I'm sure there's more. Sorry, we don't have many people come into this inn and ask for armor or blacksmith. Potions? All the time, horny men and all that stuff. So I get that, but there might be
Potions
more.
could be useful as well.
What about the stinky alchemist? And then Marlo makes a fart noise and casts Druidcraft to make a fart smell.
I'll just slide 2 silver over to the barkeep. I'm sorry.
I don't see the stinky alchemist. I do think you believe the sticky alchemist. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was just playing a little joke. You know me. A little joke.
Good one.
Andy, you keep cutting in and out when you get away from your mic.
Is it when I get
wait,
away?
I get it now. Little, because...
Yeah, he's small. Anyways, I will hand him 2 silver and I will thank him for his time.
Thank you. I'll see you guys back around tonight, right?
Oh yeah, sure. What was the name of the blacksmith? The shop? I missed the name.
Back to the
Sometimes
knife.
Back to the knife. Back to the knife. Back to the knife. Thank you, there. And what your name was?
My name?
Yeah, your name. Sorry. I put out my hand and I said Quinn.
Gell. Gell. And his tusks stick up, almost pierce like the undersized side of his nose, like his nostrils.
And just turns around and goes, "Dude, we got a Dell." All right, see you later.
Hey, have a good one.
Adele.
Not Adele, but Adele.
What? Adele? I wrote down Adele.
It's Gell. Gel.
Yeah, it's a gal.
Hell.
I'm sorry, I do that all the
Completely.
time. And I know you think I'm fucking with you because of the thing, but it's not because of that
No.
thing. It's just
I could have swore I heard Dell. All right, Dell.
no. Look, out of character. Andy takes it personal. There's some history that we have, and it's not. I am legit being in character.
No, I just love it when
Oh, yeah.
when things happen naturally. Like
All right.
the continually busting of every name I have.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, Gil.
Okay.
And we'll head out.
Bye, Adele.
Bye.
He points at you. Little one.
Alright, so we're heading to the armory first. We got some time.
Yeah, might as well. And if we see I'm assuming this sticky alchemist would sell pots and stuff, right? Like potions.
Like pot.
Potions, yeah.
Potions,
I mean,
yeah.
you would know, like,
Well, it is close to the docks.
yeah. There's all kinds.
Get some of that seaweed.
Marlo has much experience with this weed of sea.
Some food.
No, but no, all serious. If we can find some devil's grass, I'm down.
Make a perception check.
Oh God.
That's
I
actually
want
a
to.
good one,
I want to
too.
assist this.
Perception's
I,
pretty
I
good.
know. I know a guy.
No, in my experience, we could have just asked the tattoo artist.
20.
Dirty 20. You do see standing on a corner by a warehouse two human, like, late teens, early 20s, with their hoods like partially up. It looks like they're trying to be sneaky, but with that perception check, you can tell they are totally failing. And as you see one pull out this little pouch and hand it to a customer, and them slip some coin and walk away.
See how much coin? Can I see how much coin it was?
With the dirty 20? It was silver.
Okay.
I mean, it looked like at least two pieces because of the hand. It wasn't just one silver, but yeah, you see that.
I'm gonna note their faces
Okay.
and possibly come back to this. Let's go to the armor.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally like a block down from the Fat Wyvern.
Okay.
Marlo's gonna walk by and say, really loudly and obviously, "Do you guys anything skunky?"
You looking? Okay.
I look all the time. That's how I see.
Come here. Come here.
I also do that, the same practice, almost constantly.
5 silver.
Always looking.
How much? How much am I getting for 5 silver?
Pulls out a bag. Looks like a good. It's not what you bought for 5 silver in like Zadash or like another city, but you know, I mean, you like touch the bag and it's got some weight.
What was the tattoos artist's name? I can't remember.
Scamos.
Scamos. I'm going on a
Hey.
hunch. You guys sell for Scamos?
Make a persuasion check, please.
Andy, while he's doing that,
Yep.
can I be like just kind of off to the side where I can see them still?
Okay.
It's a 19.
19. Yeah. Yeah. They don't say anything, you know,
Okay.
but they acknowledge with like a little head nod.
I'll hand
Marlo does her the thing that makes her tattoo.
Yeah! Wow, dude, that's that's so awesome. Are you casting charm on him?
No, but I just wanted to show that, like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna cast charm. Why not? DC 12.
They're
That's
already in a pretty good state.
yeah, that's 10. So they failed. That's. Tell you what, you know Scamos. 2 silver.
And I hand them 1. And then I hand them 2 more. 2 more.
And it gives you the bag.
Andy,
I will
when
I will
I
hold
see the
out
trend,
2 silver and see if he's got more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They pull out. They see. It appears they have a bag like on their right pouch that has a bunch of little bags in them. So,
Okay.
you know.
You,
keep-
Jesus Christ.
Do I see where they put the money or the
Yeah.
drugs, whatever they're?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. And it looks like one guy is holding the coin and another guy is holding the product.
Okay. I'll Can I cast Mage Hand and take the guy? And I want to pickpocket the guy with the money.
Okay. Yeah. Roll sleight of hand check.
now listen, kids.
With
I see you out
advantage.
here-
With
I see
advantage.
you out.
Advantage?
Yes,
See you out
because
here
Quinn
selling
is
for.
Quinn and
I see you
Marlo.
out here-
25.
I see you out here selling for anybody else but Scamo, so we're gonna have issue. He's a good friend of ours, and loyalty is important in this field.
Yeah. No, I mean, make an intimidation check. What'd you say?
25.
25? Okay. Yeah. They are obvious. It's apparent that they are not paying attention to anything else but this conversation they're having with a halfling that is growing vines and flowers. And
It's a 12. It's a 12 for me.
12. All right. Yeah.
And I look human right now.
Yeah, and Quinn, who is having like what went from like a oh hey yeah I'll totally get some to like a serious moment with these guys. You
What's your name? What's your name's kid?
my name? Elric.
Elric.
Elric, yes. And I'm Alfred.
Sorry.
Elric and Alfred. Yep.
I'm sorry. Tim's having PTSD. Did you just name them Elric and Al?
Yeah. Why?
Someone watched Full Metal Alchemist.
That's amazing. Okay, anyways. I love these kids. I want to adopt them.
Well, I mean, we're quite fine kids.
Queen, I don't know if we can do that.
Sorry, no. Sorry. I knew
Is that
kids.
trafficking slag?
No, stop. You're gonna scare them.
I don't think I'd scare them. They're drug dealers.
I'm
Hey.
gonna.
Yeah, well, Scamos is our boy, man. He's showing us the ropes. We're gonna be like him someday. And then Alfred, he'll speak up. He's like, he even let me do like a tattoo on myself. Look and check it out. He pulls his leg up, and it's a real.
You should get that. You should get that looked at.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not great, but you know he's very proud of it.
Whoa, that's something.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's infected.
Ah,
That is, in fact, something.
yeah.
You should give your friend one too.
It is. It's a circly.
And I'm hoping my charm works here.
It's a circle eyes with them pointing in across with a smiley face and two does sticking out of it. Done poorly.
DM question.
Yes.
With my tinker tools,
Yes.
how long do you think it would take me to make basically 2 basic slingshot pistols?
Oh, I mean, it more than you're gonna want to spend right now.
All right.
You know, I mean, it's not like an action to make one of those.
Listen,
Can't we just finish this drug deal first?
listen. You two stay out of
Marlo
trouble.
has a very good point.
Yeah, totally.
But if you get into trouble, you find me.
Okay. Hey, thanks. What's your name, man?
And I just walk away.
Marlo, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice.
not a man.
Hey, how's it going, ma'am?
Thank you.
Thank you. I love your flowers. They're so cool.
Oh yeah, I know.
Hey. You guys got, like, parents?
No, do we? Yeah, of course we got parents. But you know, we're old. We're
What
on
are
our
you,
own.
the fuzz? Are you the fuzz? Why are you interrogating these kids? Come on, get up. Come on, let's go. pull Quinn by his arm and take him back to the group.
Right.
I think it's his old trafficking instinct kicking in.
We're gonna get arrested if you keep questioning kids like that.
Fucking like those kids. Let's go.
So, where are you guys going now? You're heading up through the.
Blacksmith.
Yeah. All right.
I would not have stuck so hard on those kids if you didn't name them that. It's amazing.
Did you
Amazing.
public shame Mike for not stealing the good stuff?
Yeah.
No, I want the money.
You look
How much
in
did
the.
I get off them?
Okay. You got 5 gold and 3 silver.
Great.
All right.
You're disgusting. Mike.
Those kids are
Not-
getting fired.
Not Connell, Mike. Mike,
There's no way. There's
Yeah.
no way.
as a player telling you, another
Wait,
player.
hold
out
on.
of
Before we
character.
move on, Connell, do we know that Connell stole it?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
There's no way Skamos is gonna steal, kick them out or fire them. All right, let's go. Let's go get our boy all dressed up.
All right. So you make your way up to the edge of the Stark Docks. You do see, with a hanging sign, the Sticky Alchemist. It is a small. It's a circle, 3-story tower that goes from like a small base and blooms out, and then comes up to a cone and has a chimney just at top. The weird thing that you see as you're walking by this is like the 3rd floor keeps changing colors. Like, and it's daytime now, but you can see like it's green, and then it's blue, and then it's red, and then it's back to green, and then it's orange. It's
I
just
think the weed is kicking in.
Wait, you already had yours. God, I'm so behind.
Yeah,
we
I chewed on some on the way over.
should go in there.
I
mean, we're here.
You do see
Yeah.
the blacksmith, the armorer, right, probably 3 buildings down on the left.
Why don't you guys go in there with Dorspira and I'll check out the alchemist shop.
Send her a little
We go to
line.
Chaperone?
Like hell, I'm gonna let you go in there without me.
Okay, come with me.
You guys
Someone
go get
should
the
go with Dorspira.
you guys go get the boy dolled up. Connell and I will go check our meeting place out.
Right. This will be fun.
Do you guys
Milo,
need any money?
You have much experience in this.
Someone buy me a rapier. No wait, I
have
can't use
one.
rapiers anymore. Don't buy me rapiers. Someone buy me a short sword.
We have a bunch, don't we?
I already have one. Never mind. I'm stupid. Don't buy me anything.
Well, I'll look, and if there's something nice, we'll let you know.
Sure. Send me a message. We're not
Can
that far.
someone get me a Mountain Dew?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you,
We'll get you a Mountain Dew and some Funyuns.
do you guys need some money for the armor?
Oh,
Yeah. Where are we at with that?
let me check the bag.
Actually, Connell, I'll let you go by yourself. Unless Marlo, do you want to go with him? I feel like I trust you more than I trust me.
Where am I going?
To the alchemist.
Oh yeah, of course.
That seems like more like your forte, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go with the old man and the elf.
Or Altons?
I think we should have enough, as long as it doesn't get too extravagant.
All right. Well, I'll head in. I'll
I
head
have some
with you.
extra on me if we need it.
So who's going where?
So me and Marlo are going to the alchemist,
Okay.
and then the other 3 are going to the blacksmith.
All right. So, alchemist. We'll do alchemist first. You walk up the stairs and open the door, and you see a halfling busy away, not that far away from you, because this building is only about 25 feet, like, in circumference. It's It's not a big tower by any means, and it definitely looks like it was personally made for a halfling, because as you walk in, even with your shorter half elf self, you kind of have to, like, not completely duck through the rafters of the second floor, but you're slouching just a little bit more than you normally are. And this wiry halfling, a little bit more frail than your regular halfling guys. Hey, nice. How's it going? Welcome to the Sticky Alchemist. Hey,
Hello, sir.
are you looking
hello.
for potions?
We
Oh,
are.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that's me. I'm making them. So, what are you looking for? I got several different kinds right now. Yeah.
What do you
have to offer?
what do you recommend?
Well, it depends. If you're having problems sleeping at night, I recommend this sleep potion. And he pulls out this little potion, sleep potion. I got some
Oh,
health.
I just picked up stuff for that today.
Oh. Yeah, nice. I got some antitoxins and I got some acid. I mean, it really all depends on what you're looking for.
Marlo,
Oh,
please buy weed and acid in the same day.
I got I got this one. You guys look like you're kind of adventurers. And he pulls it up, and it's this black potion with this almost like dark silver like swirl to it. He's like, I mixed up my own concoction with a giant spider poison. This is really
I'll take
good.
it.
Yeah? It's 50 gold pieces.
Well, before that, maybe we can work out a bulk
Well, yeah.
if we're order.
Just
How much?
I mean, are you looking? I got this one that if you drink it, you can see things up close. Huh? Yeah, it's really cool. Let's see here. I got one that makes it bright.
Makes what bright, honey?
That makes it bright. It makes it bright. Oh, look at you. Hey, how's it going? He'll grab your hand and kiss it. And, pay a little bit more attention to you than he was in the beginning.
Keep
Can
it
I
in your
whisper
pants.
over
Keep
to
it in your
Marlo?
pants. Come on. Do you have anything that heals an individual?
Oh, yes, yeah. I have, let's see, well, yes. I only have 2 healing potions right now. Unfortunately, there's some assholes in town that like coming for shit and getting it for free, so, well, rough guys. I have my infamous sticky potion, though. This potion, you throw it, alright? You throw it at somebody, and it sticks to that creature. If he doesn't realize it's stuck, you can make it go boom, and it does a whole bunch of damage. Yeah.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's neat.
That is.
So Connell, some of these potions sound pretty interesting.
We could definitely use some of them.
Yeah, and maybe some information about the individuals that are, taking your potions for free.
Okay, I got this
Your
one.
potions for free.
And he swirls it around, and it's like a white liquid with like yellow flakes in it. He goes, this will make you see anything for 10 minutes. And, well, it's blessed by, one of the temples up in Upper Fields. So, Yeah, it's neat. I have to keep this. And he locks it back up and puts it away. Constantly looking around.
Can I whisper to Marlo? I'll just whisper, he likes you. Use it. Flirt with him.
Okay, Marlo ruffles up her hair and dust like is falling out of it, kind of like when you shake like an old filter from a vacuum. Honey, you wouldn't happen to have any? Oh God, I'm sexualizing this character. You wouldn't happen to have any deals, would you?
Well, I mean,
Like bulk deals?
yeah, we can work out something. I mean, it would be nice to get some money in my pocket, and you are.
Oh yeah,
pretty
but
lady.
of course.
Are you new to town?
Everybody's new in town. At some
Well,
point.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see. I do have this one that hasn't been selling lately. If you take this potion from me, I will give you a break. Yes, on the other ones. I mean, it depends. How much are you looking to buy? What realistically? What is on the table? What do you want? I have showed you 2 healing potions.
I'm interested in those.
My sticky bomb.
Quite interested in that, yes.
A potion of spider venom.
Yes, we are definitely interested in that one.
And
All right.
in this very cool potion that is extremely expensive, which is the one that makes you see everything.
I can see most things right now perfectly fine.
Well, if you buy this potion, I will do half price on the rest of them.
And what is this potion we are buying?
This is but you drink it and you can see anything. And for 10 minutes. And also, during the 10 minutes, if you hit someone with a sword or your fist like this, and he like fake punches the air. He's like, oh, it does some additional damage dealt from one of the gods in the Appa fields. This potion gives you true sight for 10 minutes and 2d6 radiant damage during all melee attacks.
How much?
It's 1,500 gold pieces. It's been on the shelf. But not on the shelf, don't say. Fuck. I've had this for a while. Unfortunately, everybody's too much of a wuss to stand up to this filth that is infested the swamps. I mean, it's just... So, if you buy that, I will give you the healing potions for 25 gold pieces apiece, because they're just basic healing potions. I'll give you the spider poison for 50 and the sticky bomb for 100. So it would be, what's that? 1,700 gold pieces for all of them.
Now, sir, you mentioned you're having trouble with a group?
Those scoundrels come in here. If it's not, the trade hasn't been good, you know. Everybody's washing their worries out and booze. No one comes and buys healing potions when you want to forget about the day.
I have it on very good authority that trade will get a lot better.
I certainly hope so. We definitely use it.
But as for this group, What do you know about them?
You just know these two thugs come in, they call themselves Taller and Brenwyn, both human. Put my face into the wall, go through my potions, go through my desk. They've even gone upstairs a couple times and tossed my room.
Oh, you
I-
poor
I-
soul.
I would, man, I'd like to have a piece of them. Well,
What if we could help you on that front?
how? Stranger?
My little friend here is a great adventurer, and we could
Indeed.
maybe take care of the issue.
Oh, my sweet lady. Yes. Well, if this is the case, I would definitely be interested in helping. What can I do? You guys are you're gonna take the Shadow Strikers down? Oh. Do it.
Do you know where they happen to live? These Shadow Strikers?
Ah. Don't really follow them when they leave out of here. I usually, lock up the doors and have to clean my house. But I heard they're down in the Rud Marshes.
Good to know. Good to know.
I think
Tell you, one of you can make a persuasion check. If you want advantage, you can roll to see if you assist.
I probably should do the persuasion.
I will assist.
Oh, the first one's a natural 20 with a +7.
3.
Marlo is a little preoccupied in Igor's eyes right now, as they are ever-changing colors, seeing which one gets the biggest smile, and he keeps casting thaumaturgy underneath the countertop. Okay.
I'm
If
sorry,
you-
Connell, you were saying?
If you were saying that you can take them out, I'll do a package special. I still need to make money because I haven't been making money, and this
Completely
is
understand.
not cheap. I'll do 800 gold pieces for everything. It is extremely important to me that Oth is open for business again. The Marquis doesn't seem like he's doing anything. The Zelozo just turn their heads. Maybe you will be the ones to bring life back.
I think this could be a good mutually beneficial relationship.
Yes, definitely mutually beneficial.
Yeah. And he just looks over. His eyes completely turn from you, Connell, as you're saying that, and just kind of cocks his head, smiles at Marlo. Marlo, with your passive perception, you can see he's missing probably 7 or 8 teeth. It looks like he puts a lot of time into his potions and not taking care of himself. He looks grossly
For a long
underfed.
time.
I will do that. But if you are playing me, I do not want to see you in my shop again.
I didn't hear what
cut
you
out
said.
there.
You cut out.
If you are playing me, I don't want to see you in my shop again. That's simple.
Honey, I can reassure you, we are not playing you.
800 gold then. And you get the potion from the temple. You get my sticky potion, the poison, and 2 healing potions.
And the acid?
Yeah, the poison.
Yeah, he'll throw
Well,
in
no,
a
the
bottle.
poison's different.
Yeah, he'll throw in a bottle of acid for you. Acid
All right.
is not extremely expensive, and as soon as you brought up maybe the hope that the scare could be lifted, he's willing to help.
Man, Pano's willing to raise hope when free stuff's on the line.
Always.
And Marlowe's raising other hope.
Yeah.
Marlo's raising a lot of things.
So, where are you staying?
I just looked down to Marlo.
I believe it was the Fat Wyvern.
Oh. Maybe this evening we could have a drink. I got a couple potions.
Oh, that
didn't
I
tell
know.
you about.
Let's see. We'll see where the night takes us. Adventure calls. And I, being the adventurous girl that I am, I go where my interests take me.
Okay. Well, here you go. And he hands over the vials.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we get. Let me just get this right. We get True Sight.
Marlo's
Yeah.
a player. I wrote that in my notes.
What else? The Spider Acid.
Yep.
Or Spider Poison.
You got spider
Acid
poison.
and weed in one night.
Acid.
the-
And what was the other one?
You know, Marlo, you can go for the trifecta.
You got
Can I get
you got
shrooms?
one vial of acid. You got
Acid,
one.
weed, and ass.
You got one vial of spider poison. You have one true sight potion that is homebrewed. You have the 2 healing potions and the sticky potion, which is essentially a sticky grenade. It does 4d6 upon detonation of fire
Is that
damage.
like alchemist? Is that like alchemist fire?
Kind of, but you have to stick
But
it to
sticks.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So it's
wherever
like the glass sticky.
I think
Alright.
what's in it is.
Yeah, no. Be careful
Oh,
with
no?
this. It's in its own little box, and he pulls it out by the cork knob, and he says, "It has whatever it sticks to. It'll make a big boom." So, and I think that the DC on that is it's like a Dex for that for 14. It would be Dex DC 14. 4d6 half damage on a pass.
Okay. And that was 800 gold.
Yes, 800 gold total for all of those potions.
So how much platinum is that? Would it be
80.
80?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, people going to the blacksmith.
That was more than a 50% discount, so great job, guys.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm so glad
job, Marlo.
I at the last minute decided to send Marlo and not go myself.
Oh,
It's so much money.
I'm sorry for every female out there that's watched
thought
this
you
poor
handled it
representation.
yeah.
I think that's just our one female viewer. So sorry, Melody.
Yeah.
One thing
Yeah.
before we go, I just wanted to ask him about the rest of the floors. Just like what's on them.
Oh, well, I got my residence up on the 3rd floor, and I got a experiment chamber. Or actually, no, the 2nd floor is where I live, and the 3rd floor is my experiment chamber. His
And what do you have downstairs?
We're not.
God, why am I doing this to everyone?
His house looks similar to this.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. That looks
That's all.
awesome.
That was it.
So,
Oh my god.
Just want to get an idea what we're going into.
yep. Nope. That's.
I don't care. I don't care who the blacksmith is. I'm hitting on him. Let's go.
You gotta try to one up Marlo.
That's canon, guys, and I'm holding him to it.
Change into
so
a female.
sorry.
Let's go.
You three, you see, you walk up to this open house, with two forges back to back. You can see a dwarf on one side and an elf on the other, both fabricating a different piece of gear in their own way. You know, like the dwarf is pounding away at this huge battle axe, and the elf is working on this very fine rapier. There is a human male that is standing like in front of them. There's not really like a counter per se. This is kind of all open. And he's just finishing up with another customer as you guys walk into the building. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Jeff.
Of me here, my friend is. This is probably one of his first formal fittings, and as you can see, I was never much of an armor wearer. It just wasn't quite my style. So perhaps you could help me. I'm a little out of my league here.
I'm gonna turn to Quinn.
We're looking for some armor for our friend.
So is this like prom where I need to bring in a swatch of my partner's dress and they match my armor to that, or?
I'm not actually certain, Dorspira, but probably yes. Let's treat it as such.
What kind of heavy gear do you have? Heavy armor. For a
that-
sturdy lad.
For that guy.
Yeah, the elf.
Elor, come over here. And you see the elf walk from behind his bench and walk right up in front of you. This elf is tanner and has orangish red curly hair that's like tied up into a bun and then braided. But unlike a dwarven braid that sags, his light frizzy hair just kind of sticks up a little bit. What are you?
Make the assumption. What elf?
Eldarin.
Oh, that. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Eldarin.
Ladrin.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
We were hoping to outfit our friend with something pretty heavy. Something sturdy.
Dorspirit, what do you have on right now?
Chainmail, I think,
chainmail.
right?
Yeah.
Do you have chainmail? Let's see. Starts like
That's it. He's wearing nothing but chainmail.
And a belt. Just a belt.
He kind of stands shoulder to shoulder, just eyeballing you up, and well, I think I have a set of half plate that might fit him, but I'd have to custom make full plate if that's what you're looking for. Unfortunately,
How long would that take?
depends on how much you want to pay.
How long are
Oh,
we here?
this is usually the racket part I'm not good at.
I can.
I thought you were supposed to hit on him.
I can make a.
What was your average wait time to make a suit of plate armor? Or turn a
Jeez.
half plate to full plate?
Well, if I put 2 people on it, I could probably get it done in a couple days.
Couple days.
That's working
Well,
around the
then you-
clock. That'll cost you 1,700 gold pieces.
Alton, we're not in a rush, right? And even if we were, we could always come back and pick it up.
I think we could spare a few days, and I'd rather, we do it right. I don't think we should invest in half plate.
I mean,
Regret the decision.
I could just give him my half plate and we could be done with it. I mean, we're about the same size.
Well,
I honestly, Dorsbeer, how are you feeling about this?
Question. How
Yes.
much would it cost to take half plate armor I already own and fashion it into full plate? Well, you're not starting from scratch.
yeah, it'll probably cost more.
Then forget that.
Well, I mean,
We
you
could
could probably
always-
make it and it make it work. It wouldn't be all the same, because they make 2 different kinds of plate. If you wanted like full elvish plate, then Aelor is.
What
No,
about
I
what
think
about dwarvish plate?
Oh, I mean, that you're looking at a lead time for about 4 weeks. Have him adjust something to put on that guy. He's a little bit taller than anything we have.
Wow. So what you're saying is that you're a much more skilled craftsman. I definitely said that loud enough.
yeah, no,
Perhaps I could also offer a bunch of gear in trade you might have interest in.
yeah. We've been,
Alton reaches into his bag.
we've had to get rid of a bunch of our stuff lately. Filth around here.
I've got this studded leather if you're interested.
Eh,
3 short swords, 4 hand crossbows. That doesn't really seem like your area, but
the short swords for sure. You know, I mean, we can take those and tune them up.
I'm gonna go finish what you're doing. Sorry.
excellent. And it would make me feel better knowing that they're getting good use here.
Wow. Yeah, and we'll put them to good work. Let's see here. I will give you. You seem like decent people that want to spend honest money. I'll give you 40 gold pieces off for your short swords.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
You guys been having a lot of trouble with the shit people in town?
Not so much as some of the patrons around here that don't make weapons and armor. But they're definitely cutting into our bank. So,
You guys do weapons or just armor?
we do both. Yeah.
You got anything interesting? I got something for possible trade, but it'd have to be interesting.
Oh, if you're looking for something more than a well-crafted blade, yeah, that's not really our forte. We just make fine quality weapons here at Back to the Knife.
How much would you take off the armor for this? And I will. Is there anybody else around?
Other than you guys?
Yeah.
What's your... Yeah, no. I mean, there's no other patrons here right now. You can make
Okay.
a perception check if you would like.
No, that's fine. I will slowly take out my blunderbuss and lay it on the table.
pulls it and puts it like underneath the table, trying not to. How much are you looking for this? This is a unique contraption.
It is.
Where was this made?
I made it, actually.
Yeah. Wow.
Had the parts custom ordered.
Really?
One of a kind.
How much you looking to get for it? What's your asking price?
I'd like to get 1,000.
Make a deception check.
I mean, that's what I'd like.
Is it, yeah, but all right, or a persuasion.
But
Deception
it's
or
fine.
persuasion, depending on where you're going for.
Both are the same, so we'll go persuasion. It's a 13.
A 13? Tell you what. I'll take this off your hands. The 3 short swords. And I'll give you the full plate. 2 days. I'll put 2 men on it. For 900 gold pieces.
Alton, pay the man.
Certainly. And lean the short swords up against a wall or something appropriate, I guess. And probably pay him 900, was it?
Yeah,
900
I will
gold.
hand him the bag of ammunition as well.
Oh, thank you. I was just about to ask. Slides it underneath there.
I'll check in with you next time I'm in town, see if you need more of that ammunition crafted.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it and see if I can't do it. Any special things I need to know? I've only ever seen firearms.
Don't point it at your face. Don't
Okay.
keep your hand on the trigger.
Okay.
And use 2 hands.
2 hands. All right. Sounds good.
That end goes. I point to the front of the gun. That end goes towards the bad guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you didn't get this from me.
Oh, of course not. You just you pay the man and you walk away. All right. So, what else are we looking to do here?
I think we're just waiting for our meeting, right?
Are your meeting? All right. So let's go ahead and take a quick break before we get to your meeting.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll be back in a little bit.
We muted? Okay. Yeah.
into it, if Mel is there with us still, I wanted to show. Oh wait, here I got the wrong. There, I do have my zombie dragon always waiting in the wings. So I keep it right here by my computer screen.
You do?
But
Like like
I have never painted it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, guy. Looks good.
Yeah. So that's right here. All right. So you guys are you passed some
You're cutting
time.
again, Andy.
Yeah.
It's only on Discord because it's not doing it on Streamlabs.
Okay, well.
So
The guys on Discord can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's just
yeah,
my
Melody's still
connection,
in
I
there.
think. So all right. Okay.
You don't have the whatchamacallit enabled, this noise suppression? No?
No, I don't think I do. Man. Oh, it is. You want me to turn that off?
Yeah.
It does screw with it.
All right. Here. Turned it off.
Oh yeah, that's better. Because it was like
yeah.
it's like clipping.
Yeah. I don't know if it helps when I got my printers going in the background, if you can hear them, because I can hear them in my headset. So.
I can't hear it right now if it's going.
Yeah, I can't really hear it.
All right, good.
When you talk, I can hear it a little bit. That's not important.
Yeah. So you guys are heading back to the Sticky Alchemist, all of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're waiting until the appropriate
Right.
time,
Say
and then we're heading back.
you walk around the market. Actually, everyone make me a perception check.
Finally.
I think that's a 10, but I'm gonna double check.
God damn.
Is
Yeah,
it your
it's a 10.
Was it your first roll and it's not a good one, Marlo?
No, I rolled 2 today. I've rolled 2, and now an 8, which is 12.
12.
Yeah.
All right. 5.
16 for me.
16.
Can I use that D10?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my homunculus fly above us. He's right now he's a little tiny mechanical bird.
Okay.
Owl.
Okay.
Scuttle buddy.
He will be
Was
changed. He
is-
will be changed later, but right now that's what he is.
16.
16. And what'd you get, Clint?
Oh, a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Twitch is freezing again. God man.
Yeah. Our Twitches?
Yeah.
Dude, I need to get
It's
that.
laggy, yeah.
Yeah, it's skipping frames. Damn it. I gotta order. After Christmas, I'll get that new video card.
You gotta send me your address, and then I'll send you this one that maybe or may not help you.
Oh,
Yeah, or,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll meet up somehow.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you guys walk to the Sticky Alchemist. You enter the door, and you see Igor, sitting back at his table. My lady! Your interest! Come to me again! Yes, this is great. How can I help you? Are you looking for some love potions?
And just looks back at Marvel and back at this other halfling.
Don't ask Quinn. You don't want to know.
We're here
Honey, we're here to
meet someone.
meet someone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you guys. I had a feeling. Okay. And he
We
goes
said
up.
we were adventurers.
So as you guys are all now packed into this first floor, it's getting kind of cramped. You know, it's almost elbows to asses with, 6 people in this building. It's not really, it wasn't thought out for that. But he weaves through you guys, locks the front door, pulls 2 curtains into the center and blocks out the glass in the regular door. Follow me. And he takes you around the counter, and he pulls up a trap, like a trap door in the floor that leads to the basement.
So this is what you have downstairs.
Several of us have, we've been friends with the Marquis for a while. More than a decade. Like, you know, we go hit the stick and rock together, you know what I mean? But and occasionally play a little Three Dragon Ante. But this is how we stay in touch. And you guys walk down the stairs?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's mostly open with like a very rudimentary, basic, like kind of like altar that has this like jagged mirror on it. That's about a foot wide by 2 feet tall. It's not clean cut or anything. He goes, hold on, let me see. And he taps the mirror for a second, and then poof, and in front of you is the Marquis.
So, is he actually there, or is this a...
This is like a video call.
Okay.
Good evening. I'm glad you could make it. I don't have long. I'm sure they'll be checking on me soon.
You're breaking up. Hold on.
What's wrong
She's kidding.
with
She's kidding.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Just
It was,
I think you are muted.
what do you have?
Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? No.
You have to hit Control D.
Oh, you
Went
should.
shaking his head in the corner. What do you have to say? You have to make it quick.
It happened about a month ago. They overpowered my personal guards, druids from Mothmore. They kidnapped my wife and my 2 kids. And members of many Zeluzu guards. And I think they paid off the rest. Some to work and some to look away. That is paying them off. I'm glad the Countess brought you us. Their sanctum is on the shores, the east shore of the Rudwashes. It's an old barracks that they overtook. One way in and one way out, as its own little island. I think, or I'm sure, you guys have figured out now that they may be the Myriad, but they like to call themselves the Shadow Strikers. In the limited resources that I do have, I have found out they seem to be worshipping some deity. Ibrandel in Brandhole. Some skulking goddess. There are 4 of my druids somewhere in their facility. And I can't imagine how many other people they have down in the basements. What I can tell you about our barracks is it's a secured facility with 2 towers or guard towers. And it has one main circular 3-level building. The cool part about it, at least when we built it, is it has 4 levels below it. And we used to hold a lot of the myriad or other scoundrels that we would find guilty of certain deals. And then he stops for a second, and you can see him go out of the shot. And like 10 seconds goes by, comes back. See, yeah, we used to hold prisoners there. If I can be an assistance, Oth is my home. Please, and I'm about the better of Oth. This is not of my doing.
Tell me about I'm so bad with names. The Dragonborn and the elf, the tattooed elf.
Darisk.
Darisk.
He doesn't leave. I've actually only met with 2 other ones. Taylor and Brenwyn are usually the ones. One's kind of creepy and one's pretty strong. Both are human.
Go places around town? Is there anywhere we could find them, typically?
No, what day is it? Tomorrow is collection day. Be careful. I will warn you guys right now. You may see 2 of them, and there's another 8 watching. And that's how they got us.
Understood. Now, I know they have connections. Is this the Myriad, or are they broken off?
We've had the Myriad in and out of here, fighting them with hijacking our herbs. I've seen. No, it's not cool.
From my experience, this seems a little bit beyond their normal scope of activity.
I've never met this Darisk, the blue dragonborn. I've only heard his name in reference when owners would come to me talking about Taylor and Brenwyn. He's
smart too, or
they've managed to infiltrate our guard, bribe them, or steal from them to the point where they don't want to challenge them. That sounds pretty intelligent to me. As if it wasn't for you guys getting their garbage out of the only roadway in and out of Oth, then how long would this have gone on?
What do you mean? When you say garbage, what do you mean?
Garbage. You killed the... But Yonora said you guys killed the ogres.
They're with the Shadow Strikers?
Well, I'm assuming that the time this all happened, travelers stopped coming. And I didn't know what it was until you guys showed up at our doorway. I apologize, I couldn't talk.
All right.
It's okay.
Understandable.
Looks out, you know, you
It's
can
a little rude, but I understand.
So,
I have a source of information then that we could tap.
This Brenwyn and Taylor, do you know their collection route?
now, usually the markets in the Alpa fields. That's close to my mansion. But I know they've been known to at least go to the north side of the Stark Docks because Igor has said that he's ran into him too. I don't know if just those two collect the whole city, but
It's a start.
yes.
All right. All right.
So,
Is there any other pertinent information? I know your time is short.
is there any questions you have before I have to go? It's gonna have to be soon.
You said you could offer us help?
Yeah. Not in the way you probably want. Well, I know that there's got to be at least 16 of them in their facility. And if you guys plan to attack that, maybe I can pull some out for a meeting. Divide. That's a gamble for me, but
Is there a time that we could speak again before any actions are taken?
tomorrow after dark.
Let us do what we do, gather some information, and then we can reconvene.
Okay.
I don't want to take too much of your time. I don't want them to notice that you're gone.
Gotta go now. Tomorrow.
Okay, gone.
He's gone.
All right. All right. Is the halfling still around?
No, he's upstairs. You'd have to go back upstairs.
All right. That's fine.
Is there anything else down here?
No.
Is it just like an empty room with the mirror?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. Hey,
How secure is this room?
well, they gotta get through the door. I don't think
Lock
anyone
us
knows
in.
about it.
Lock us in. Don't let anyone else unless they're me. Don't open for anyone else but me.
Or Marla?
Sure. You hear a click.
All right. If that wizard is part of the Myriad, I have some questions for him.
Oh. Let's talk to him.
Let's all get ready.
The truth. I can finally be useful this episode.
This is good stuff. Let's all. Alton, is there any restraining spells or anything like that that you have in your repertoire?
I may be an
I was just
assistant.
trying to consider,
Or Marlowe?
Yes,
I
I
think-
tend to have something that, can entangle and intertwine.
Remind me, Andy, is that cloak attunement?
Yes.
Great.
I could potentially get him to talk.
I'm particularly
Truthfully.
good at charming people.
Question: how long? It doesn't take long to unattune, right? Once you attune to something, you unattune to something else. If you're at your max.
Yeah. No, unattunement instantly.
Can we wait an hour before we do this? Do we have that time?
I mean, it's only like dinner time, so
it's
I
getting
don't see why
close to
not.
dinner. I'm a bit famished.
I'd like to take an hour and attune to my club.
I would like to order some food.
Have a coffee.
Oh, yes. I'll have to-
Alton, we have rations.
Not the same. We're here in a city. We've got rooms at a tavern. They make warm plates of food.
Well, hold yourself over, and then we'll go get some dinner.
I can see
Getting quite
Alden.
late.
Alden, you're getting quite hangry.
I will put on the. I only have it written down as the strange cloak, but I will put on that strange cloak.
Okay.
I hand Alden a tiki root to chew on.
A tiki root?
Yeah.
Marlo.
That gives you advantage on poison checks for 8 hours.
We got an hour to spend, and I just pull out the weed we bought.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not about to light up in this poor halfling's basement.
So that 70s show in the basement. Okay. Anyways,
Alton's already hungry. I don't need a high Alton.
well, I don't think any of us need a short rest because we haven't really done anything. So, anyways, I'm gonna if everyone's willing to take an hour, I'm gonna attune to my cloak.
You know, in my day, the herb was much better than what you would get on the streets nowadays.
So, Alton, you want to talk about those that art on your under those robes?
Oh yes, some of the constellations. Well,
It's quite good.
Thank you. I wish I could tell you I remember the artist's name, but I forgot it as fast as his father disowned him. But we initially, before I had rose in the ranks at the Soul, before I was allowed to use the teleportation mechanisms, I had to travel by sea, and many of the sailors were quite fond of their superstitions, and I appreciated a lot of it, especially the stars. But I unfortunately couldn't get the constellation unless he agreed to do a swallow here on my collarbone, and I think it's quite tacky.
Oh, gee, has an hour passed already?
Yeah, wow, that was a long story. Anyways.
And so the rest of the constellation.
We spent an hour of Alton explaining all his tattoos.
All right.
I name all of the stars, but they have they're just incredibly long, elven names or something.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
How are you? Was in pretty rough state.
How are you staging up?
All right, I'll pistol out for me.
Okay.
I plan on letting him out, pistol to the face. Like he should hypothetically could still be asleep. I don't know how this works. He was asleep when I captured him, but
yeah, I don't.
How high are the ceilings?
Only about 6.5 feet tops in here.
Yeah.
I don't have much in the ways of restraining like Marlo does. I can of course force him against a wall, probably hold him for some time. I could probably levitate him, but it would press him into the ceiling, I suppose.
Why don't we all prepare something if he does it? He may be smart enough to see he's outnumbered.
I can just zone of truth right away. I mean, that's really going to do anything.
Well,
but...
zone of truth is fine unless he's going to try to kill us, and then he's honestly going to try to kill us.
Yeah, at that point, I'll just have some fun.
I'll have my dagger out. I'll be next to Quinn when he releases him.
All right. If he's still asleep when we let him out, we'll tie him up.
Marlo maybe restrains him, right?
I think
I am preparing an entangle spell for
if
when he comes out, regardless of what happens.
Okay. All right. We'll tie him up afterwards. All right. Everyone down with the plan?
I'm preparing a levitate purely as a backup if the entangle has some difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just have my sword out until he's restrained, and then I'll zone of truth him.
Okay.
I'll take out the rope of mending too.
All right. So you're prepping to tie him up, and you have what's a entangle? What's the DC on that, or is it a spell tag?
I believe it's 15. It's a strength. Strength.
Yeah. And I'll say that I have my shield out rather than my pistol.
What's
Okay.
Antonia doing?
Antonia did not come with you.
Okay. Just double checking.
She's doing her own recon.
Gotcha.
She shows no interest in going to potion shops and armorers. So
Fair enough.
She's so cool.
I will have my shield out and prepare to use my reaction to push him 15 feet away if I have to.
okay.
Just as a like.
So as you
Right,
as you
are we doing this? Everybody ready?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm already here.
I will release him.
as you
And
as
Shield up, pistol out.
as you see this energy, this like bluish energy come off Quinn's ring, this old, skinny, tall, human, wizard is released. At that point where you start to see his image shift out of the ring, Marlo grabs from the earth around you. You just see vines start and wrap right around him, knocking him on the ground, completely entangled. He rolled a natural one. So,
Perfect.
Does he take damage from that?
yeah.
Is he gonna die?
No, I don't think. No, he doesn't take damage. He's just restrained.
Okay, cool. Is he awake?
He is awake. Now.
Okay.
That he...
Oh, hello there.
Oh my god.
Does he take...
Damage.
Doesn't
Who are
take
you-
damage. He's just restrained. Yeah.
Pistol
where are we?
at his head. At his head. Less talking, more listening.
Make a persuasion
Welcome back
check
to
with
the land of-
advantage.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Ooh, I think that's a 20, dirty 20, 18
Yeah.
plus 2.
You see, his muscles are still tensed, but he's not fighting anymore.
Do you work for?
It's like, I'm just gonna tell you.
I will
Someone that
cock-
is...
I will cock my gun, and I'll say,
Let's start with something easier. Perhaps a name.
Mine.
Or
What's your name?
Graham. Graham Greaves.
Grim Greaves. All right, Mr. Grim.
When do I cast the zone of truth to find out if he's bullshitting us or not?
Fair enough. There's a save on that, right?
Yeah, 13. Charisma.
So we all do a charisma saving throw?
Yeah, that's all of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Natural 20, baby.
You succeed.
He's
Hell
gonna fail.
yeah.
Someone's gonna fail, and it's just gonna be terrible.
Okay. What was the save?
13 charisma.
All right.
Okay, I got a
16 for
16.
Marlo.
You
Yes.
succeed. You succeed. Alton,
The 7 here.
7. You fail. And Graham fails.
We'll
with
come
a
back.
5.
We'll come back to Alton in a minute.
I'm gonna go on the other side of Quinn
Alright.
to the
I'm
guy.
gonna ask you again. What's your name? I mean, you already asked for. What's your name?
Alton Thornbach.
Graham
Shit.
Greaves.
Who do you work for?
The
The
Shadow
Cobalt
Strikers. This is like two old men speaking at the exact same time. Stop talking over me, old man.
Mr.
Will you
Mr.
stop
Gr-
talking over me? Have some
Miss-
respect for your elders.
Mr. Grimm.
You better shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
Graham. It's Graham.
Graham. I can write. Anybody else have any questions? I guess about as far as I had it.
Oh,
What were you
Who-
doing in the woods. Why were you there?
Expanding my forces? See,
Do I
you
have
guys?
his book?
Yes.
Is it signed? Like I know it's his, or
Yeah.
I just found it?
Yeah, I would imagine all wizards have like a particular flair about them and how their book is, it's got to be labeled and, I mean, Alton's is. You could look, you open it up and there's constellations and spells. You can, they're personalized in a way.
And necromancy,
Yes.
if I recall.
You caught
You
me.
said the Shadow Strikers?
The Shadow Strikers.
Do they work for the Myriad?
Oh. You don't know anything.
Tell me what I don't know.
The Shadow Strikers. What's the wording on Zone of Truth? I want to read this before I get too far into this and fucking
Avoid
Give everything.
yeah.
avoid questions that you would lie to.
Yeah, you can choose not to answer.
Yeah.
Good.
For how long?
10 minutes.
Okay. Let me grab my phone. I just want to verify.
He goes
one
on
thing
a
real quick.
10-minute rant of alternate Star Wars history.
Yeah, that was last time.
Let me. I
Just
just
a
want.
filibuster.
A crossover with the MCU.
Yeah, it's some Patton Oswald Parks and Rec.
Fan fiction.
Yeah.
The Shadow Strikers are our link between the material plane and Abrendel,
And what?
the skulking goddess. Ibrandel, the skulking goddess. And they feed us from the Shadowfell. And in return, we feed them.
You feed them
What do you feed them?
Now tell me, how does someone get involved with a cult like that? I mean, the skulking goddess, not the most appealing thing to just bow down and serve, no?
And that's for you. What do you look like? You have the knowing mistress written all over your robes.
Is it that
What
obvious?
are you feeding them?
Looks right at you. Don't say a thing.
I'm gonna
Shoot
turn
him
to
in,
him
I
and go,
shoot him in the kneecap.
Graham.
Roll for an
It's
attack.
so loud in here.
The women, the children.
Blank, point blank.
Point blank.
Not a
What's
very
your-
good attack roll.
What's your modifier?
I don't get advantage for pointing blank. My
If anything,
modifier for what? For my attack?
you'd be at disadvantage because he's prone right now, and you're shooting.
No. I have my feet that says I can shoot within 5 feet.
So it's a straight roll.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta go back to it now.
Is that the gunner feat?
It is. I took that last when one of my level ups because we went that route.
Nice.
14?
14? Yeah, that hits. His hands are tied. He can't use any of his spells.
It's only a 1 plus 4, so 5 points of
Fudge.
piercing damage.
Lets
Right in
out
the
a
kneecap.
yell. Right after, like a second after you let that gun blast out, you hear Igor from up top slam on the hatch, and that's it.
What do you mean slam on the hatch? Like,
Like,
Probably like quiet.
yeah, exactly.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What are you feeding her?
Bodies. Followers. See, Darisk. He just got a way to make them believe. They go there willingly. Well, kind of. You see, he is like bleeding out of his knee right now on the border, on the precipice of going unconscious.
Can I cut some of the rope of mending and make like a little tourniquet?
Just tie it up. Yeah,
Yeah, just tie it around his leg.
make a medicine check.
An 8.
And tell me, who are you asking all these questions? Capturing me? Stopping me from bringing new creatures to life? Why? Why doesn't it interest you? Oh. Yeah, I mean, you slow the bleeding, but it's still bleeding.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'll put my dagger to his throat. I'll say, we ask the questions. Your only way out of this is to answer them.
Kill me then.
How many are there?
How many here?
Yeah.
Fuck. He can't lie. Right?
He can avoid the question. He cannot answer.
That's not. I don't think he would avoid this question. I think he might have embellished it at one point, but.
But
There
no,
are-
if he's gonna tell us, it's the truth.
24 permanent followers of Vibendrel here.
Where else are they located?
Who knows you've been captured?
I don't know. I don't
Take
communicate.
your robes off.
Take my robes off?
Take your robes off.
Bound up by a entangle spell right now. He can't move his arms.
Fair enough. I guess
We can always take him off his body.
Just gonna say that. Though I don't know. He might be more useful to us alive.
You see him like lift his head up and start smacking it into the floor. Just whack, whack.
Let's
Whack.
Can I give him a
let's-
minor
Can I
healing
grab?
word?
I'll grab him by the hair.
All right. Just let me go. Kill me now. You don't need me.
Killing you would be far too easy. Game DM question. Can things in my ring be scryed on or tracked?
No, I don't think so. It's on another plane. It's like a bag of holding.
Okay. Darn. Kind of hoping it could. All right. I'd say we put him back in the ring for now.
I agree.
You and Marley want?
I'm
Can he bleed out in the ring?
I was saying, Marley, you want to hit him with a quick?
Yeah, I wanted to hit him with a healing word.
Okay.
It's a shame. The logical thing to do would be to end his life, but I don't know if basement
We should.
execution is really what I signed up for.
I mean,
do
that's definitely
You-
what we signed up for, but
You are free to leave if you don't want to. I'll do it.
I'll also do it.
let's not. Let's keep him alive. for
There's
now.
more information we can get from him. And
He's
I
much
heal,
more
I heal
useful.
him for
Yes. Even if not, he is still of use to us.
how do we get into the barracks?
I don't have a good answer for you there. Either way, it'll be your end.
It will be the end for someone.
Don't me heal. Okay, you healing him?
Yeah, 9 points.
9.
Right, 9 points.
Yeah.
All right.
You see
I
his
need to
like
get these.
eyes light up, like the positive energy from wherever you channel your powers from is infuriating to him, and he tries to fight it, and he can't do anything. So you're trying to get him back in the ring?
I would like to get that robe off of them first.
Are you gonna drop
Means I
the
need-
entangle spell?
Spira, can you grab his hands?
Can I cut them off? He doesn't need them.
Yeah, that's.
He doesn't need hands.
I honestly don't have a problem with that.
Fuck it, I'll cut one off.
Oh, jeez.
It is a horrible punishment, but it can certainly help keep us safe around this caster.
It's hard to do semantic when you don't have
Quite.
hands.
I'm not
Just
gonna argue that.
just take one. Just take one hand.
Would you roll,
Which four?
There's Spira? You gonna pump some smite into this?
Bite his hand.
I'll hold the arm out for him.
I mean, maybe like a burning smite might cauterize
Well, I was
it.
gonna say I'm gonna produce a flame in anticipation of cauterizing this room.
I will
wound.
cover his mouth while they do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my hand axe just to make it real.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove a piece of cloth in his mouth and just hold it. Say I'd bite down
Straight
if I
Game
was
of
you.
Thrones style.
Roll me an attack with advantage. Just for the hell of just for the hell of
That
it.
is
Do that thing where he just like sort of looks away, like he doesn't turn around, he just doesn't want to look at it.
I feel like
doesn't
this
acknowledge.
is really on. I feel like this is really on brand for us. Like we're trying to be really heroic, but we do it in the most brutal, terrible way.
Well, this guy is outwardly terrible.
Yeah,
He is at his most honest, and he is still,
No,
quite
agreed,
frankly,
agreed.
a dick.
It wouldn't be the first time I've cut someone's hands off. So it's fine.
Their spirit reaches down with his offhand, grabs his arm, pulls his hand axe out, just channeling all of this pent up rage, and holds the hand up against the axe, waiting for Dorspira to cauterize it before letting all the blood.
You mean waiting for Marlowe?
Or Marlowe, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Misspoke.
That's right.
yeah. So I took
the
this
other hand.
in out of character, but just so you know, my god hates necromancers, and so that's why I'm having like a visceral reaction to this right now. Also, I throw
Fair
the
enough.
hand now.
We should take the other hand.
I have no arguments against it, as long as he's
I
alive.
say we keep that for
All right.
another
I'll
day.
present the other hand. Or spirit, your choice.
He's fighting and squirming right now. Actually, who's holding him down?
I mean, he has the entangle spell still on him.
Oh yeah, all right.
I'm just holding his mouth
Okay, gotcha.
Alright,
That's right.
well,
so he doesn't scream.
In chat, it says Yas cut them off, so I think we should follow chat.
I mean, Melody has spoken, so
I'll hold
God,
out the
thank
other
you.
arm for him.
All right.
Yeah, don't give Jamie Lannister a hand.
All right,
Hey,
I'm
they
taking off the
regretted
other
it.
What'd you roll?
one. That is the 22 again.
22.
I'm
All
just
right.
really angry right now.
I just have like a certain DC whether you actually make it through the whole hand in one cut or not. So I mean, you're hitting it. So I mean, it's not as painful or gruesome as it possibly could be. It's almost impossible for you to miss this guy. You'd have to roll a natural 1 because his armor class is 9.
okay. So
You
Cauterize?
cauterize both.
Cauterize, yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Marlo, you want to take off the entangle spell? Dospira? You want to help me restrain the bleeding out? Well, not bleeding out. The probably pretty weak gentleman.
Yes.
Which is now
You know.
back down to 1 hit point.
Nice.
Okay, let's be careful.
I'll
I
take
would
the
like
rope of mending I put on him too.
I would like to take his robe off after the entanglement comes off.
Okay. Who's gonna hold him down? All right, make a
Resident paladin.
make a strength check for me.
That's a natural 20 for a 25.
Oh damn!
Seeing how this guy has been, he was on the brink of death before he went in the ring. You guys put him out and attacked him with an entangle spell, put daggers and guns to his face, and then chopped off both of his hands.
I
Dorspira
also
just
shot
comes.
him in the kneecap.
Yeah, shot him in the kneecap. Dorspira, you just put your knee right in his sternum. You could feel it give, and just weigh him down more and put your hands on as Quinn, you get the robe off, so you have the robe.
Right. That's the only marking of clothing that he had on him, right?
In his hat.
I'll take his hat.
No,
Once we take that off, does he have any
Oh, you
tattoos
already have
on
his
him?
hat?
no, I'm saying don't. No, he says no, don't, not the hat.
Oh, I take the hat.
It's a glorious top hat.
Oh, I take the hat.
Oh yeah.
And then I will put him back in my ring.
And
As he puts him back in the ring, can I just wave to him with his own hand?
Like Pennywise style.
make an intimidation check. Just for that.
Blood everywhere.
Oh god.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
Man, this went dark.
Yeah, it went dark. I didn't expect that.
Oh my god. I'm not proud of this. This is one of my darker days, but I'm going to be honest, guys. That dude was quite an asshole, and they're sacrificing women and children.
No,
So now it means more than an $800, 800 gold piece discount.
Yeah,
It means more.
agreed. All right, he's gonna make a wisdom save.
Yeah, he failed. I'm just gonna
Okay.
say he failed because
1 hit point, I'd imagine. Yeah.
1 hit point,
Um,
no hands. Like, yeah,
all right.
that's
I will take a minute and just kind of look at everyone. Is the robe's probably pretty bloodied, huh?
yeah. There's a lot of blood all over Dorspira. You have some. Connell has some on him. Alton is
We should,
pretty much clean. And it's hard to see with Marlowe's wardrobe because it's very colorful. It doesn't stick out as
Smart.
much.
Is Zone of Truth still active?
I feel like
Yes.
10 minutes has passed. I don't mean that's just my personal opinion.
Here.
All of that had to have taken more than 10 minutes.
Just,
Quick! We still have some questions for Alton.
I'll say you have 30 seconds left.
Oh. What do you do with those applications? Do they have any real purpose?
I mainly false flags while I attempt to determine how much you weigh.
Do you float while you take a poop?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I don't know if I could top that one. I had others.
Really do with
I had
those
others.
sailors out in the water.
What was that, Dorspira?
What did you really do with those sailors out on the water?
Nothing.
Oh, the spell ended.
That's a perfect way to end it. And we don't know what cut off and what.
So you collect yourselves in this basement.
Door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay.
Well,
What are we doing
it's me.
with the
It's
with
me.
the body parts?
I'll take him.
Put it.
What are we gonna do with him? We
we-
can't leave him here.
We need to get cleaned up. I'm sorry about the mess. We had an accident.
And right before he opens, you hear another loud and you hear Igor say, "Up! Another failed project! Oh, geez!"
My guy.
and he
Smooth.
opens the door. Providing cover.
There's a bloody Quinn. A bloody Quinn.
It's just a mess.
It's kind of a mess down here. I'm sorry.
Hold on. And he comes back with this 5 like small like shot potions that are clear. Just drink this. Drink it. Promise. On me.
Sure, all right. I drink it.
Drink it.
You're
We
clean.
just made a mess in this guy's basement, man.
And like that, everything on your persons is now spotless.
Even my hair.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry
actually,
about the
Shit.
you're probably like a little
The
too
cleanest
clean.
I've ever been.
Yeah.
I apologize for the mess down here. We had other work to do.
We're working on your problem.
Yeah,
Don't-
we're working on the problem.
Don't appreciate the